Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday, August 21st, in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. Got the theme song rolling. Beer is good for you. Damn right it is. And let's start things off with our unofficial sponsors of the day. Of every day. My good friend Tom Walk. And got his Stevens Rubber Stamp Company board. I screwed that up. I had to pull the video screen back up. Whoops. But yeah, there we go. So you see the address, phone numbers. Give him a call for some business down here. Yeah, Texas, where men are men and the bulls run scared. That's right. He will hook you up with all kinds of good stuff. Banners, laser engraving, rubber stamps, magnetic signs, candy wrappers. Are you kidding me? And vinyl letters. Lots of good stuff. And then, of course, my good friend Wally Fortier. Wally's aluminum shaping process, not Wally's ass sculpting process, although he probably wouldn't mind. And he lives right across the street from me. Good buddy of mine, big diehard, wicked hardcore Broncos fan. A good dude indeed. And you should see some of his aluminum art. Facebook.com/WASPA. WASPAA. And there you go. And how about my good friend Crystal Lloyd Dozani, KJ Lloyd, Organo Gold Coffee. Start things off right, start your day off right, night off right, however you like it. This coffee is fantabulous. Wicked awesome stuff. She's also a 50 style pinup model. She's also in a comic book. She's also published a couple poems. And just amazing. Lots of skills. Age Ranger. Worked with her in jolly old England. Well, that's right. And today's beer of the day, I've never had this before. New Belgium Brewing Company out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Red Hoptober Ale. Fall seasonal. 6%. Best served at 7 degrees Celsius to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. See, they're very serious about their beer temperatures, folks. Oh, great. The farm's in. Kind of busted out right. Hi, Delilah. She's back.
Well, I just came in here real quick to ask.
Yep.
Did you steal the other bag of goldfish?
Yeah, I did. A week ago. Pizza fishies. Sorry. Beer is good for you, folks. Drink in moderation. And do not drink and drive. Alright, 45 degree angle on the lighter, of course, with a good grip. Amen. Beer is good for you. 45 degree angle right over the keyboard because I'm that good. Not a drop spilled, folks. Damn right beer is good for you. A beer a day keeps the doctor away.
I gotta go back downstairs now.
Okay. I heart you.
Alright, too.
Have fun. You not gonna be on the show?
I just came to say hi.
Hi.
And also to ask you if you stole them.
I didn't steal nothing.
If you stole the goldfish.
Ah, okay. Yeah, alright, I guess I stole the goldfish. Whoops, shame on me. I think I'm going to hell in the short bus. Yep, and you're driving. Alright, folks. Cheers and beers to all of you, as they say in Japan. Kanpai! Red Robyn beer glass. Yeah, buddy. Good burgers, by the way. That's a good beer. It's got a bite to it that I don't know how big I am about it, but kind of piney a little bit. Pleasing ale for the harvest season. Red Hoptober is pitched with Centennial, Cascade, and Eldorado hops. Perfect sipper for these last fevered days of summer and the cooling coming autumn nights. Bold and delicious. Red Hoptober is just enough bitter to delight. Crack one open, sit back, and enjoy the season's change. Trust me, I'm enjoying it. It's like 70 degrees outside. It's a miracle. It's the coolest it's been in months. Got down to 66 down here in Yeehaw, Texas. Unfreaking believable. I think it's the coldest I've seen since April. Ah, good stuff though. Alright. With that said, folks, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Gotta get to the birthdays right off the bat. And my good friend Dave Morse, who I worked with in good old Japan. Happy birthday to you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Missed the hell out of you. Dude, it was great. We'd go on field trips, hang out, drink it up, party it up. Awesome guy. Loadmaster by trade and a damn good one. Basically, what this guy does is on aircraft, all kinds of whatever aircraft out there in the world. What this man does is he has to figure out all the weight, payload, how much weight can go on, fuel, all that stuff. Lots of numbers. Dave, I'm a numbers freak. I should have been a loadmaster, but I'm more of an ass master. Ha! I'm the love doctor. What are you going? Come on. Y'all know that. But Dave, seriously, happy birthday, my brother. Miss you big time. Love to hang out with you again, drink a beer or two with you. Or a few. You know how we love them Sam Adams? Yeah, buddy. But you know what? I'll tell you what. This new Belgium beer is pretty damn good. All right. And how about a big happy birthday shout out to my man, Mike Michelson. Now this guy, badass crew dog that I worked with in jolly old England. Mike, miss the hell out of you, brother. Hope you're holding down the fort out there in jolly old England. I miss you big time. Miss all the crew out there. And I'm sure you're getting her done because you're good like that. It's what you do. But cheers and beers to you, my friend. Have a wicked, awesome birthday. Party hard and enjoy. Next on the list. I've known this lady for like 30 years. Laura Bernard, as I knew her. Laura Maceo. Happy birthday to you. Still stunningly gorgeous to this day. Amazing. I mean, her and her sister Pam were beautiful 30 years ago. And they're still beautiful today. You know what it is? Those who enjoy life age well. Laura and Pam were always just very cool, very down to earth, very nice, very friendly. And they still are today. Laura, I haven't heard from you for a while. I hope I do. Squeeze me. But anyway, a big happy birthday to you from the greatest town in the world, Vineyard Haven, Martha's Vineyard Isle, Massachusetts. That's right. Proud to be a vineyarder, no doubt about it. And in Vineyard Haven, town of Tisbury, we rock, we rule, we roll, we kick ass, we take names. And Tisbury School, love it. Best school around. Alrighty. And finally, a wonderful, beautiful lady I have yet to meet in person. She's a fellow mafioso on the old Mafia Wars. Strays Fight United. The best mafia family in the world on that Mafia Wars. I'm telling you right now, it's a pleasure and an honor to be a part of that. And Allisa Miyazaki, you are also a part of that family. So for that, I salute, and I salute. However you so choose. I salute you, Allisa. Always a pleasure. Great to have you as a wonderful, wonderful Mafia. And happy birthday to you. Big cheers and beers to you. And I hope you celebrate well and enjoy. And I hope I pronounced your last name right. I'm pretty sure I did. I lived in Japan for 4 years. Japanese last name. And a beautiful one too. Allisa Miyazaki. Beautiful. Great name. Gorgeous lady. Really cool. Total sweetheart. And watch out. As a good Mafia member, she'll whoop your ass. With that said, how about some additional shout-outs? And speaking of whooping some ass, my good friends Brad, Rich, and his better half Robyn. Now, they are music buffs like this guy, okay? How's the song pop treating the two of you, huh? Robyn, I heard you whooping Brad's ass. He told me that. Gotta love that. Not like the woman whooping the guy's ass. I kind of like that myself. But anyway, pun intended. Not really, but it kind of worked out pretty well. But yeah, so keep playing that song pop. I am addicted like a heroin addict to the needle. I'm telling you, I am freaking loving it. That is a fun application. Lots of different playlists out there. I've got about 35, 40 of them myself. And folks, I challenge you on the old Facebook. You got me. Facebook.com/RedBosox. That's REDBOSOX. And I challenge you. Come on. If you think you know music, I dare you to try to beat me in music. And some of you out there are whooping the crap out of me. Scott Montz, for instance. Scott McVicker, you're pretty damn good too. It's Scott Tuning. Something about the name Scott. If your first name's Scott, odds are you'll probably whoop my ass. Scott Link, where you at, that tough guy, huh? Come on, bring the noise. Quiet Riot, good song. Well, let's come on, feel the noise. All right, whatever. But Brad, Robyn, big cheers and beers to the two of you. You guys are awesome, wicked awesome. And Brad, is a pleasure to work with you here in Southern Oklahoma. Otherwise, is yeehaw, Texas. That's right. I just wish I had known you when we lived in England. That's all right. Good things come to those who wait. And hey, better late than never. All right. And for the next 4 people that I'm going to announce, yes, I know my Patriots lost to the Philadelphia Eagles last night in preseason football, which means it doesn't count. But you know what? Ooh, Michael Vick took a pounding, didn't he? Ooh, he's brittle. I mean, he's like glass nowadays. Oh, sad because such a talent too. He really is. I don't wish injury upon anybody. Although I wouldn't mind seeing Eli Manning's face get bashed a few dozen times with a sledgehammer. Wouldn't shed a tear over that one. But anyway, Harry Ballsacks, Harry Mitchell, Harry Balls, and his better half Tracie. You guys living in North Dakota, pleasure and an honor working with you in jolly old England. Crew dog for Harry. His better half, just an amazing woman. Awesome stuff. He's awesome himself. Die-hard, wicked hardcore Eagles fan, Phillies fan, Sixers fan, and Flyers fan. That's a true Philly fan, and he's from New Jersey. You gotta love that. See, the armpit of the part of New York that nobody wanted, New Jersey. But he was smart enough to say, screw that. Actually, are you a Devils fan? I don't remember, Harry. If you're a Devils fan, I can respect that. I got nothing against them. I really don't. Or even the New Jersey Nets was moved to New York scumbags. Why? Stay in Jersey. Come on, Jersey ain't that bad. Besides some great Italian food down there too. And how about a shout out to my man Russ Gardner, a comical naver, a badass, a wizard, genius, and a wicked hardcore Philly fan, Flyers, Sixers, Eagles, Phillies. Definite true Philly man, and he's from Philadelphia. My man Russ Gardner. Dude, hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the show. And a big shout out to you. As to our good friends, the Mitchells. And see, I worked with Russ in jolly old Japan. And man, those were good days. They really were. That was the best time of my life. Well, that and any time I am in the bedroom with my better half. That's the best time of my life. But anyway, I digress. But Russ, enjoy the win. We'll get you later. And finally, a mentor, a great boss, a phenomenal man, and also a Philly man, and a wicked hardcore Phillies fan, Eagles fan, Flyers fan, 76ers fan. My man Tom McEntee. Dude, pleasure and an honor working with you in jolly old England. And when you moved, you came back years later to come visit. And that, my friend, was truly wicked awesome. You came back while I was there, as I had just received my new job promotion. Man, it was an honor having you there. It really was. It was so good seeing you. Drop a line. Hope you enjoy the show. Love to hear from you. We keep in touch fairly often. Same for you, Russ. Same for you, Harry and Tracie. You guys are awesome. I'm telling you, the city of brotherly love, or as I like to call it, the city of brotherly hatred with all the violence. But you know what? They also have some damn good people. And for the 4 of you, I salute. Cheers and beers. All right. Facts of the day. Random facts of the day. I got to burn through these as fast as possible. There's a lot of information today, folks. For instance, on this day in 1989, the absolutely stunningly gorgeous, sexy little goddess Hayden Panettiere, actress, was born. She's 23 today, and she, folks, look her up. She's smoking hot. Her first name Hayden, Hayden. Last name Panettiere, Panettiere. Seriously. Wow. I would not leave my wife for her, but damn, it is tempting. She knows it too. The woman's hot. Alright. Happy birthday to Allisa Witt, actress, born on this day in 1975 in Worcester, Massachusetts. Yep. A good actress indeed. Been in a fair amount of movies. Also in the show Sybil with Sybil Shepherd. Something like that. She's pretty attractive. Redhead. I normally don't dig redheads too much, but she's a cutie. I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers, let's put it that way, you know what I mean? Yeah, just saying. But yeah, Alicia Witt, happy birthday to you. Hope you're doing well. On this day in 1974, dangerous diva, Amy Fisher was born. Well, who's she, Dr. B? She shot Mary Jo Buttafuoco, the wife of one Joey Buttafuoco. With a name like Buttafuoco, you gotta be a tough guy. I mean, come on, think about it. Buttafuoco. Ew. What a crappy last name to have. Yikes. Happy birthday on this day in 1958. Steve Case was born. If you don't know who he is, shame on you, especially if you use AOL. He's a co-founder and CEO and all that. He's the one that is the man behind AOL, America Online, the internet service, the internet, not service provider, but email that took the world by storm. Still an amazing service today, and I've been using AOL since I got my computer in 1997, my first computer with internet capability, 1997, and I've had AOL ever since.
Yup.
Back in those days, you could only have 8 letters or numbers for your password, and that's where I came up with Red Bow Socks. That's right, Red Bow Socks at AOL.com. I'm not afraid to drop my email on here. I don't care. I got Red Bow Socks at YouTube. Hell, you can do a Google search for Red Bow Socks. I need to copyright the name, seriously. REDBOSOX, okay? You can find it at ratebeer.com, imdb.com, that's the Internet Movie Database. Red Bow Socks at yankssuck.com. Yup, it's that there too. Alright, happy birthday to Kenny Rogers, born on this day in 1938. Ruby Don't Take Your Love to Town, Reuben James, phenomenal country singer, badass, and he sang my prom song in 1991. Oh jeez, I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. We've Got Tonight. That was the theme song for our junior prom in 1990, rather. May 19th, 1990 was my junior prom. That's right. Haven't forgotten. With this hot, beautiful Luana Hathaway. And we still keep in touch to this day. All right. On this day in 1904, jazz legend Count Basie was born. Sadly passed away in 1984 at the age of 79, but I'll tell you what, look up 1 O'Clock Jump. What a song by Count Basie. That man was a badass. On this day in 1897, Oldsmobile began operation as a General Motors Corporation division. 1897. Wow. Oldsmobile's been around that long. Unbelievable. On this day in 1991, Latvia became independent from the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics, the USSR. That's right. Happy independence, Latvia. You're 21 years old, you can legally drink in America. On this day in 1989, the same day that the sexy, gorgeous goddess Hayden Panettiere was born, Voyager 2 began its flyby of Neptune, the 8th planet in the solar system. And sadly, they've debunked Pluto as the 9th planet. I still call it a planet, so bite me, scientists. But yep, so Voyager 2 flew by Neptune, and I realized that there were some partial rings on that planet. Lots of great pictures, lots of great info on that. On this day in 1988, this was a big one. I remember this one in the news. Ceasefire between Iran and Iraq occurred. They had been at war for 8 years straight. And you know, 24 years later, they still hate each other's guts. And I remember back in the early 80s when Iran was the enemy. And then later on, thank you Saddam, you douche, Iraq became the enemy. Now, we just hate them both. Now we've helped out Iraq, and it looks like Iran's starting to start up some crap again, so whatever. I'm telling you, it never ends. Violence never ends. Why can't we all just get along? Thank you to the late, great Rodney King. You were absolutely correct on that one, brother. You really were. On this day in 1968, this is a cool one, and I did not know this. Marine Corps man James Anderson Jr. He was the very first African American to receive the Congressional Medal of Honor. Sadly, it took till 1968 for blacks to get recognized with the highest award in the military. because I know damn well there were many, many, many African American heroes in World War II, Korea, even prior to then. You know, it took to 1968 for that to happen. Better late than never, but man. So thank you, Marine Corps, Mr. Anderson. I didn't see what rank he was, but he was a member of the United States Marine Corps. James Anderson Jr., I salute you, man. Absolutely. Thank you so much for protecting our country and helping making our country free and the best damn country in the world. On this day in 1967, Ken Harrelson, he's now a Chicago White Sox reporter and absolutely phenomenal, real funny guy, great baseball player, but he became baseball's first ever free agent. How about that? August 21st, 1967, baseball free agency. And now look at it. I didn't even know he was baseball's first free agent. I had thought Curt Flood was a couple years later. He challenged the baseball's reserve clause. But, yeah, so there you go. On this day in 1965, Romania adopted their constitution. Happy anniversary, Romania. And thank you for producing those beautiful gymnasts. All right, a big one right here, and that represents the shirt, the lovely Hawaiian shirt. In fact, by the way, this is the very first ugly shirt I ever bought. I was thinking about that a long time ago. I bought this like 12 years ago, something like that. Or maybe 11, I can't remember. I've had this shirt for over 10 years, I know that for a fact. But, and of course the hat fits it well, from Guam. But, happy 53rd birthday. Hawaii became the 50th state of the United States of America on this here day. And we have not had a state admitted to the Union since. And I think it's the longest spell in between a state becoming admitted. Because it was 47 years from 1912 to 1959 from New Mexico and Arizona to Alaska. 53 years. So when is Puerto Rico going to become a state? Lord knows they deserve it and they can support it. I think what it is they don't want to mess up the flag. 50 stars is perfect, right? You know, just saying. They don't want to have 51 stars. I mean, geez, can't have 51 stars, can't have 51 states. Got to be a nice, even, balanced 50, you know, kind of like 10 Commandments, nice and even and balanced. George Carlin's got a good theory on that. I highly recommend you all listen to that one sometime. But anyway, so happy birthday, Hawaii. I salute you. And welcome to the United States of America. I had a 1959 flashback. On the day that Hawaii became the 50th state of the United States of America, there was a guy that Chicago Bears fans absolutely loved that was born. Yup, Jim McMahon, quarterback, number 9, Chicago Bears. And let me tell you something. I really hated that son of a bitch back in the day, back in 1985. He reminded me of Max Headroom. He was a punk. He was arrogant, cocky. Oh, but I'll tell you what. And you know that son of a bitch won 2 Super Bowl rings against my Patriots? A lot of people forget that. Yes, he won Super Bowl 20. Bears whooped the Patriots 46-10. But he was a backup quarterback in the 1996 season, 1997 Super Bowl, where the Ass Packers beat my Patriots 35-21. That bastard got 2 Super Bowl rings against my Patriots. But let me tell you something about Jim McMahon, okay? I can't hate the guy. He was cocky, brash, arrogant back in those days. But truth be told, tough as nails, always played hurt. Dude, he was dedicated, motivated, hardcore, energetic. And you know something else, and this is what got me. An avid supporter of the military and does a lot of things for them. USO shows, things of that nature. I'll tell you what, those that support the military, especially when they're famous, I salute you guys. Because, you know, it's not very popular in Hollywood to support the military because you're advocating violence, tree-hugging little schleppers. But, Jim McMahon, thank you very much. I've got a lot of friends in the military, and I'll tell you, man, they appreciate it. So, dude, Jim McMahon, I can't hate you. But damn you, man, you beat my Patriots twice. Not once, but twice. But you know what? A lot of respect to you. And I know my man up in Chicago, media legend Johnny Vaughn will appreciate that one. All right, on this day in 1947, a big one. The first ever Little League World Series occurred in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, where they still have it to this day. 65 years ago, a team called the Maynard Midgets won the first ever Little League World Series. On this day in 1887, I did not know this. How about this? You'll love this. Everybody's familiar with the poem Casey at the Bat. Okay? On this day in 1887, the mighty Dan Casey struck out with the New York Giants to end the game. Yup. That's where the story comes from. He choked like my Red Sox are choking bad this year. Hey, those things happen. Everybody has good days and bad days. It's all on how you recover from them. Happy birthday to the sexy, sultry Kim Cattrall. She's 56 today, though some sources say she was born in 57. So she's either 55 or 56, but, you know, she's not too bad looking for her age. I'll give her that. On this day in 1954, Archie Griffin was born. Well, who's here, Dr. B? Anybody who's a fan of Ohio State football, or anybody who's a fan of college football, period, had better damn well know who Archie Griffin is. He's the only person in the world that has won two, not once, but twice, won back-to-back Heisman trophies. Yes, he did. Running back for the Ohio State Buckeyes, who I like a lot. And sadly, NFL career didn't go so well. Those things happen. On this day, happy birthday. Sadly, he's no longer with us, but he's definitely with us in spirit. The late, great Wilt Chamberlain, the most dominating basketball player in NBA history, undoubtedly. And if you don't believe me, look up the 1961-1962 season, where that man averaged, it was like 51 points a game for an entire season. And on top of that, a single game in 1962, he scored 100 points. A record that will never be beat, in my opinion. I don't see that ever getting beat. Kobe Bryant was close with 81. Ball-hogging little bastard. I can't stand him. Ugh. The fakers, the Lakers, the Rakers. Ah. Oh, that was weak. Jeez. Weak like the Lakers. Ugh. Go Celtics. All right. So with that said, wow, this show's going over 30 minutes today, and I apologize for that, but full of a lot of knowledge and a lot of great shout-outs, but we got to get to the movie of the day. And I love my classic B movies and C movies. And the year before he became famous, this was 1975 right here, Death Race 2000 with Sylvester Stallone. And if you ain't seen this movie before, you need to see it. He's a race car driver. Basically, fast-paced film is a hilarious satire about a futuristic society where no-holds-barred auto race is nationally televised and points are scored by running down pedestrians. Doesn't that sound cool? Don't people want to do that shit nowadays? Dude, there's so many stupid people that breed in this world and are out there in this world, and we just want to run them over. I know, because, oh boy, I've heard it from a lot of you folks. I know my friend Samantha Reed's always complaining about stupid people. Yep. That's right, girl. You need to see a movie like this. Death Race 2000. You'll smile. You'll enjoy it. Well, yep, so a year later he became very famous as, oh, Rocky Balboa. You know, yo, Adrian! Adrian! Yeah, that's right. Well, yeah, so there you have it. David Carradine's in the movie as well. Really, really good cult classic, 37 years later. And John Landis is actually in the film. More famous as a director, obviously. But there you go, movie of the day. Now let's get to the song of the day. And we're rolling the clock back. Way back, as the great Red Sox radio announcer Jerry Trupiano says. Troop says, way back! Way back! This song is going way back 99 years. The song is called Tomi Tomi by the Hawaiian Quintette from 1913. Holy smokes. Some Hawaiian music to celebrate Hawaii's independence. My foot. They were independent in 1898, annexed by the United States. 61 years later became a state. So here we go. To celebrate Hawaii's statehood, we got Tomi Tomi, Hawaiian Quintette. 1913, folks. I apologize for the recording quality. Hey, I didn't record the song. Now, those of you from Hawaii, or very knowledgeable about Hawaii, what is the native language of Hawaiian called? Because I don't think it's sung in English. I need your help on that. Please answer that question for me. I'm really curious. The native tongue of Hawaii. What is it? Today would have been a perfect day for a Kona Brewing Company beer. Sadly, I don't have any right now. What do you think of this one, huh? 99 years old, 1913. I believe this one, it may have been recorded on a wax cylinder, but most likely it was probably recorded on a 78. 78s were quite prevalent by then. Squeeze me. Some real Hawaiian music right here, folks. For 46 years before Hawaii even became a state. Don't worry, I don't know what to sing in either, folks. All I know is it sounds nice. And it sounds happy. Happy music. And I'm all about happy music. I'm a happy guy. It's the way to be. If the day ends in Hawaii, it's a good day, right? That's my philosophy. Enjoy life. Embrace life. Do I look 39 years old? Nope. I don't think so. Most people don't think so. I was talking to a young friend of mine, Roger Dickinson. He's like, man, I thought you were 30. Yeah, you know what? I shocked the hell out of him, didn't I? Damn right I did. Alrighty. Well, there you go. Tomi Tomi, the Hawaiian Quintette, 1913. Wow. Pretty cool gig right there. Alright, folks. I've gone on more than long enough today. There's going to be a 33-minute show. Hey, 33, Larry Bird. No, not freaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. When I think 33, I'm thinking Larry Bird, Boston Celtics, baby. That's the way it goes. Alright, folks. You know what time it is, right? Damn right, it's that time. It's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber to me than a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady, Manning, or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. And I know my Eagle fan friends out there just love Eli Manning. Like they love getting kicked in the nuts with a steel-toe boot. Ugh. Alright, I'm out of here, folks. See y'all tomorrow. Like I said, have a wicked awesome night day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Justin Dimmitt, you reek of awesomeness.